Previously on Beach Blast.
I saw some papers that were for my dad. One of them was a note, written in the same code as the one we found at the Tiki Hut.
Your father might be the bad guy.
We need to prove it to be sure. What are you guys doing? Nothing!
Get out of here! Who is that? Blaine Gordon.
He travels from coast to coast to compete in some of the biggest surfing competitions there are. His father's rich.
The filthy kind.
Win that trophy.
There's gotta be something else here. No, it's an exact copy of the lease. This means Luca's dad is involved. We have to stop your dad. He would never forgive me.
You just ruined over 36 contracts! Dad, please, I didn't mean to disappoint me. You already did, son. You already did.
We're assuming those initials make up one name. Maybe they don't. Maybe they're 3 different names.
What are you, Luca and Leah, up to?
Nothing.
You know, I'm a lot of things, but I'm not as shallow as you might think. I can't believe you just did that!
What, stop your dad from getting away with whatever wicked scheme he has planned? Do you realize what you just did? You never think things through, do you? What's that supposed to mean? You keep going and going to get whatever you want, and you don't care who you have to hurt along the way. You're mad at me, but I don't get why. Do I have to explain everything to you? My dad won't even talk to me now. I don't see why you'd want him to. I don't even know why I'd bother staying friends with someone as cold and insensitive as you. You can't stay mad at me forever!
And then, he said I was cold and insensitive.
Yeah, don't know why you'd think that.
Exactly! He's just mad, but he'll get over it. And apologize to me. Are you sure he's the one who needs to? What's that supposed to mean? Look, I know you were only trying to do the right thing, but you did sort of hurt Luca. I mean, it sounds like his relationship with his dad was hard enough. Now, he won't even speak to him. Do you have any idea how painful that must be for Luca? His dad's the bad guy. If we solve this mystery, he's probably gonna end up in jail anyway. That's why Luca's so torn up.
Well, if it isn't the blue-haired beauty.
Blaine, don't you have someplace to be? Some competition to cheat in because you have no talent?
Well, morning to you, sunshine.
What do you want, Blaine?
Why, to see you. Why don't you hop in? I'll give you a ride.
No thanks.
Your loss. See you later, sunshine. And you, dark, soulless human.
He has not stopped bugging me since the convention. I don't even know why he likes me. He doesn't like you. You're just fun to tease. Says you, who was just called a soulless human. Shut up. Is Luca coming?
He said he was, but I'm not sure.
Sammy said that Luca and Leah got in a fight. I reckon they don't do that often?
No, hardly ever.
Sorry we're late. There was a line a mile long for smoothies. And then, of course, the person in front of us had to spill theirs. Why are people so clumsy?
Well, you haven't missed much. Luca still hasn't showed up.
Probably too busy worrying about what his daddy's going to think of him. Luca! You showed up.
We are still friends. For the most part.
Look, we're sorry about your dad. If there's anything...
Let's just solve this mystery and find out what's going on. Then we'll worry about what to do with my dad.
Finally! You actually care about this mystery more than your dad's feelings.
At least I have feelings. At least I'm not.
Hey! That's enough. I know a lot has happened, but we need to be on the same page if we want to solve this mystery. Alright? Luca, did you bring a sample of that chemical we found in the shell near the corals?
No, sorry, I forgot about it again. Of course! How much longer are we gonna have to wait on your sensitivity?
Leah, I swear! No! I wanna know! Why are you so mad at me? What did I even do? You ruined my relationship with my dad!
that's not the reason I'm so angry with you. I'm angry because you don't even seem to care. We're supposed to be friends, and friends look out for each other. You don't.
This would be a lot easier if you weren't so soft.
I'll go talk to Luca.
Okay, Leah, that is enough. I know you have a hard time understanding others, but that's no excuse to act like that in front of a friend.
Did you ever think that maybe I'm angry too? Luca, wait!
What? Are you alright? I know things are difficult between you and Leah, but
It's not just about this, though.
every day she's rude to me. Every day she has some biting remark to add to everything. You know, I can't even think of the last time she praised me. After this, I don't even know why I should stay friends with her if she's gonna treat me like trash. Hey, are Luca and Leah still fighting? As far as I know. I just wish they could work things out. But Luca's hurt and Leah's difficult. Tell me about it. Oh, I gotta go. Where? To the beach. Mom and Dad said they had a big surprise for me. I can't wait to find out what it is. Have fun. So, what is it? What's the surprise? Well, first we wanted to say we know how much you want to learn to surf.
And we're also aware that it's not fair to keep you from learning.
Even if you did almost drown. So, I can go in the ocean by myself now?
Not quite.
What do you mean? We've hired a personal surf instructor to give you surfing lessons all throughout the summer.
No way.
You guys are the best!
We know it.
And don't worry, he's a real pro. He's won several championships, actually.
Cool. When do I get to meet him? Here he comes now.
Hello there. Sammy, meet Blaine Gordon. Nice to meet you. Sammy, is it?
Well, we'll give you some space to start your first lesson.
We know you'll love it.
What do you think you're doing?
Teaching you how to surf?
Very funny. We both know the only reason you offered to teach was because of me. You got more cash up your sleeve than anyone else I know.
I also wanted to get to know you better.
The feeling really isn't mutual.
Maybe not at first.
Oh, I'm afraid first is all there's gonna be.
Careful. Your parents paid good money for these lessons. I'd hate to see him waste such precious dollars.
Are you blackmailing me?
You did it first.
No.
The most important part of surfing is learning how to balance yourself. No, that wasn't so bad, was it?
Okay, maybe it wasn't as horrendous as I originally thought.
So, are you free tomorrow? You could come by my place. I live in a huge mansion, and there's even a 50-foot pool.
And I spoke too soon. Heed my words when I say never. Bye. Well, today was a nightmare, and tomorrow will be too.
What happened?
Blaine is my new surf instructor.
Ooh, that's not fun.
No kidding. Where's Luca?
He said he was busy. So did Leah.
But Luca did send me the results of that chemical test. However, he couldn't seem to figure out what chemical it was. Can I see? Sure.
None of us have been able to identify—
I've seen that before.
That was quick. Where?
It's on the tip of my— Blaine!
What?
Remember back on World's Ocean Day? That chemical residue we used to blackmail Blaine into playing fair. That's the exact same chemical. I'm sure of it.
Now that you mention it, I think you're right. They look almost identical.
Can you find out where this chemical is manufactured?
It's made exclusively by G Enterprises, run by Blaine's father.
The G on the lease! It could stand for Gordon. Blaine's dad is the bad guy. How did we not see that coming?
We don't know for sure.
We need to find out. Luca's dad had a copy of that lease. If Blaine's father is guilty too, there's a good chance he'll have a copy hanging around.
Oh no. You know what that means. Come on, Sammy. If you could somehow convince Blaine to bring you over to his house, you could investigate. You're telling me I have to actually accept one of Blaine's invitations and spend the whole day acting like I enjoy his company? It's not that bad. You're right. It's worse.
I know it might not be fun, Sammy, but it could give us the answers we need.
Fine, but this is gonna be a nightmare.
You're a pretty fast learner, you know that?
I try.
So, I know you're probably gonna turn me down, but my dad's out of town tomorrow. Wanna come by?
You know what? Sure.
Wait, what?
I said I'd like to come by.
Why?
I don't know. It might be kind of cool to see your 50-foot pool.
Okay. See you tomorrow then? 10 o'clock?
I'll be there.
You're a strange girl. You know that?
Whoa. He wasn't kidding when he said he lived in a mansion.
Hey, finally decided to accept my invitation, eh?
Something like that. I can't believe you actually live here.
It's not actually as fun as it looks. Usually it's just me here. This place gets pretty quiet.
Ah.
So what do you want to do? Go for a swim?
How about a tour of this place?
Sure. Could take a while though, considering how big this place is.
Then let's get started, shall we?
Right this way. This is the stairwell, but it's no fun to walk down. Sliding is the way to go. This is the dining hall, although I prefer to eat in our living room and get the white cushions filthy.
Oh, you are so evil.
And here is one of the many endless halls in our mansion.
Who's this?
That was my mom.
What happened to her?
She died in a car accident when I was little.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
It's alright. I don't really remember her, to be honest. I just have vague images and memories. But I know I loved her. And down here we have my father's office and some storage rooms.
Your dad must keep this place pretty secure, huh?
Not really. I sneak on his computer to play Pop Tropica all the time.
Is this where he works?
Sometimes. He has a lot of offices in different places.
Must have some password to his computer.
Sure, if you consider Malcolm Gordon himself a difficult password.
Wow.
But enough talk about my dad. Let's go grab a snack in the kitchen.
So, what do you do, besides surf?
Would nothing be an adequate answer? Sure. Now my turn to ask a question. Why do you hate me so much?
I never said I hated you.
Well, you sure act like it.
That's because you're a jerk. If you like to surf so much, why do you cheat?
I don't.
Don't what?
Like to surf. Or cheat, I guess.
Then why do you do it?
Because of my father. You don't get it.
That's hardly an excuse to cheat and hurt people. Because of you, Leah sprained her wrist. If Kane didn't help her out of the water when he did, she could have drowned.
I never meant for that to happen. Sammy, you've been raised in a good family that cares about you. That's not what my life is like.
I don't get what you mean. Why would you surf if you don't like it?
I liked it at first, and believe it or not, I was actually decent at it. I won a few competitions.
And then?
I wanted to quit. I'd like to surf, but I didn't want to make it my life. Well, my father didn't care. My surfing brought him a lot of popularity and attention. I tried to quit, and he wouldn't let me. Surfing lost its fun after that. My father wanted me to be some kind of grand champion. The fact is, I'm not that good.
But why don't you just tell him you don't want to surf?
I tried! He doesn't care! He doesn't care about me! He cares what I can do for him, and that's it! And for the record,
I never meant to hurt Leah. Maybe you should tell her that. Are you kidding? She'd claw my eyes out. True. You know, I've never told anyone about that before. Blaine, I guess I never thought about what your life is like. It's different. But there's nothing I can do about it. You don't know that. If I want my father's support, I have to do what he says. And if I don't cheat to win those surfing competitions, he might as well disown me. Blaine, it's the truth. I can't deny it anymore. Do you have a bathroom? I live in a mansion. Of course there's a bathroom. Next floor, third room on your right. Thanks. Okay, I found out where Blaine's dad's office is. I'm headed there now. Great, see if you can find anything. Dang, this guy's a clean freak. There's nothing here. I'm gonna check his computer.
Do you have the password?
I'm in. Let me check his files. Got anything? Still looking. There's so much stuff. I'm gonna copy it all to the flash drive. Don't stay in there for too long. I found an email that was sent just a few hours ago.
What does it say?
The meeting is scheduled. That's it. Whoever sent this has an anonymous account. Huh.
Is there anywhere a copy of that lease could possibly be?
No, there's not even any books in here. It'd have to be on his... what? Or in his computer. I just now noticed how heavy this thing is. Wait, so you think there's a secret compartment in his computer?
Oh yeah.
You're not gonna believe this. I was right.
Nice going, Sammy. What's inside?
A copy of the lease. And another note. Take a picture of it, then put it back. We don't want Blaine's dad knowing you were snooping around. Alright, we'll still have to translate it. So, we're certain. Yeah, looks like Malcolm Gordon is guilty after all. Though I'm not surprised from what I've heard about him.
Well, you took your time.
I got lost. And distracted by the millions of rooms in here.
Right.
Blaine, about what you said earlier. I'm sorry. I judged you before I got to know you, which does not excuse your jerk-like behavior, but does explain it.
You know, I've never had a friend before. Not a real one, anyway.
Well, maybe I can be your first.
See you at the beach tomorrow?
I'll be there. Well, that wasn't so bad, was it, Sammy? No, I guess it wasn't.
So now we know that Edison Cadell and Malcolm Gordon are two of the three masterminds behind this.
Who's the third?